Hey everybody! So, finally coming back to this for Final Fantasy II. Doing this version because it has an extra dungeon to it, the Soul of Rebirth. So, let's get cracking. We'll just stick with the default names. A long-lived peace. Oh, it's a kitty. Is that an end? The Emperor of Palamicia has called forth monsters from the underworld, and has begun his campaign for world conquest. Because why the fuck not? A rebel army arose in the kingdom of Fynn to thwart the Emperor's plans. But the rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to the remote town of Altair. Four youths from Fynn also found themselves fleeing the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire, but their escape wasn't over. Hey, we got a preemptive strike. So, yeah, stuff. Fight the Black Knights. Fight the Black Knights! Oh, Leon's dead. And Furion goes down like a sack of bricks. Guy's down. Oh, Maria hit for 0 damage. And was summarily wiped out. Great way to start the game. Will he live? He will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. We found them like this on the escape from Fynn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. We'll just leave him on the, stone floor here, and a big chalk circle. He'll be fine. Where am I? Leon! Maria! Guy? Where are you? Furion, you're alive. I thought you'd... I'm fine, Maria. You alright too, Guy? But wait, where's Leon? Princess of Fynn, save us. But Leon not here. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. So, yeah, Guy's big and dumb, but he can talk to animals. Maybe I should give him a Schwarzenegger voice. So, you've regained your strength. Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please allow us to join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. But we have no homes. Not anymore. The Imperials attacked, and our parents... I am truly sorry, but even so, this changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. The password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. Memorize. Wild Rose. Ask her about it. The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Finn. It represents our hope for a future that flourishes in both strength and beauty. But what will become of Finn now? I've heard that the Empire's captives have been taken there and suffered even as we speak. Maria, your brother Leon is missing, is he not? It's possible that he's being held in Finn as well. But Finn is far too dangerous now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Minwu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. Okay. So yeah, you can ask key characters about things, you can memorize words, and show them plot items. Anyway, Minwu, McAwesome Man, the ninja white wizard. I see your destiny clearly. The future holds seem closely entwined with my own. You will begin by journeying to Finn. That is the first step towards realizing your fate. You wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Finn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at the sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Finn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. Okay. The port of Paloom lies not far east of here. But a lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach the town without a canoe. This is the Rebels' War Army. War... I'm fucking up already. War Room, I mean. I can't even get through the fucking opening without botching something. This is the War Army. Heading to Finn, are you? Are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you see. The city is crawling with the Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Gatria. Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Before you go anywhere, I suggest you visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. There you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. I think you're going to need all the advice they can spare. I am a condescending old fuck that's going to talk shit to you for most of the beginning of the game. Fuck the room with the trainers, I know what I need to know. King done got fucked up, though. An arrow struck me in the knee during the battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter, Hilda, now serves as regent. You should speak with her. Where's my applesauce? This is the king's bedchamber. His Majesty was sorely wounded in the flight from Finn. He's been resting here for some time now. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so... for anybody who hasn't played the second Final Fantasy, this is Hilda's room. There are no levels. I think Spets probably had the best analogy for no one who's ever played this. Just think Elder Scrolls. You want to get better at fighting? You fight. You want to get more health? You get hit. You want more endurance? You get hit. You're in the rebel hideout in the town of Altair. You want your evasion and agility and stuff to go up? You dodge. You know, You get better by doing. You want to get better casting fire magic, you cast fire over and over again. Gordon, the Prince of Kashun, is hiding out in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself. Probably because he's no better than a spoony bard. Princess Hilda fled here when Finn was sacked. She's doing a remarkable job of leading the rebel army while His Majesty recovers. The rebel war army. Because reasons. Boy. I'm Paul, greatest thief in all the world. They've yet to invent a loot I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse fat with gil lately. I never steal from the rebels, you can be sure of that. My home was in Finn too. I can't even go home now that the Empire's occupied the city. Alright, so the way inns work in this one is depends on how badly wounded or how much MP you've used. So there's no... The inn in the first town is only 10 gold, but the inn in, like, the second to the last town is 2,000. It's just, it depends on what you need restored. This is the town of Altair. The Imperial forces haven't been deployed this far out yet. I suppose it's only a matter of time, though. Hey, look, it's the Spoony Prince. My name is Gordon. I was once a Prince of Kashun. Now I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother Scott fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. Mwah. So, you've asked to take up arms in the struggle? I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. Where's the laugh option? Okay, so we got 3 merchants here. This one, we can buy potions, high potions, eye drops, and antidotes. This gentleman has crosses to remove curse, mallets to cure amnesia, which is basically confusion, Maiden's Kiss for toad, and gold needles for stoned. Why you'd want to not be stoned is beyond me, but whatever. And you got Phoenix Downs, Ethers, Cottages, and yes, you can buy elixirs at a very, very hefty price. Things in this one are not as expensive as they are in the Anthology remake for PlayStation and the original. In that one, let's see, elixirs in this are 50,000. I think in the Anthology and PlayStation they're like $500,000. Paul's a skilled thief, but don't worry, you can trust him. He only steals from the Imperials. And if somebody snuffs it and don't have Phoenix Downs, bring him here, kneel before the goddess statue thingy, and... yeah. So, in terms of magic, there's no classes either. Anybody can learn any spell as long as you have a book. Books are one shot. I'll worry about this later. Everybody is going to know Cure. I don't give a fuck. If everybody can learn healing magic, everybody's going to learn healing magic. Tobel, the fellow over there in that weapon shop, is one fine blacksmith, he is. I think something's been bothering him lately, though. So you can dual wield right off the bat. You got various classes. You got unarmed, daggers, swords, staves, axes, spears, bows, and shield skills that go up as you use them. Accuracy, evasion, and magic defense. The percentages and the numbers, like right now, with a broadsword, Furion has one chance to hit at 70%. His evasion, he has one chance to dodge an attack at 14%, and likewise 22% with the magic defense. Armor has weight. The heavier the armor, the lower your evasion. Of course, if you want to get your evasion up, you have to dodge. So for a lot of the beginning of the game, we're going to be freeballing it. Pretty much. We're going to be freeballing it and punching people in the face. Well, we'll just step out here and... Now, for a lot of the... I'd have to say for the first 2 major dungeons and the first 6 towns, if you consider Altair and Finn towns at this point. The monsters in the area of the world map that we're going to be walking through, we'll get into a fight here, just goblins, goblin guards, just the general rabble, are so freaking weak and pathetic. I mean, come on, they're running away from us already. Up until, I'd say, the third dungeon, everything's really kind of tame. It's kind of like you want to use that point to basically build up as much as possible, because you can just stand here, and yes, you can hit yourself to give you a chance to get more HP. Like, Maria's strength went up. It's kind of random. Kind of like Saga Frontier that I did a few of the characters on. Now, I'm going to be grinding some magic, some skills, get my HP up and everything off camera before we set out. There is one thing that is interesting. There's no real clear definitions on where monster boundaries change. So yeah, most of the... I wonder... I don't know how to check the world map, but yeah, like I said, most for like the first six or so towns and the first two dungeons, the enemies are really shit. If you wander too far in the wrong direction, though, you will get ass-raped. Funny thing enough, if we wander down here, let's say we go around here, hey look, these enemies are not things that we're supposed to be fighting. You don't want to go to the very tip of this peninsula. So just as an example, look, we be dead. There's no real clear definitions, it's like... So, yeah. As you can see, There needs to be an old man in the first town that says, wander too far to the west, turtle will bite your dick off. Because if you go too far west, you'll get your ass killed by, like, land tortoises and shit. So anyway, I'm going to go and do my initial grinding and get some stuff up and yada 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 yada. I'll see you guys in a bit.